Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Michelle. I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. airline based in San Francisco, California. I blog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. I'm sorry for the bad lighting right now. I'm kind of staring into the sun, and that's because it's morning and we are working a morning check-in. We usually don't do this, but we are working a 4-day international trip. We were working the daytime flight to Singapore, and I'm really excited about it. The last Singapore I worked, I think, was just like a month ago, and it was the nighttime flight, but this one is the daytime one. So we take off during the day, we land in Singapore at nighttime, we have the whole next day, and then we leave the next morning. So the timing of these layovers are a little bit different, but honestly, I like both trips. Both of them are really good. Today we are working the 787 to Singapore and back. I will be back galley, which I'm excited about. I have not been back galley on the 787 in a long time. I've done the triple a lot, as you all know. 787 I haven't done in a while, but I'm still excited because back galley is probably my favorite position, my ideal position on this plane especially. So we love that. Also, we are not full. I actually think we have quite a handful of empty seats, maybe around, I don't know, 90 empty seats in the back. So that should be a treat too. And I do have a friend on this crew. It's my friend John. I've worked with him before to Taipei and to Narita and somewhere else, I think. So it'll be good to see him again. I haven't seen him for a while. And other than that, I don't think I've flown with anyone on this crew before. Mostly new crew for me. And I'm the Miss Junior, as expected, as you could probably guess. I think that's pretty much it. It should be a long flight to Singapore. I think we're blocked at 17 hours and 25 minutes, which is crazy. That's so long. I do think the flight time is supposed to be shorter, but Singapore has very, very, very strict rules on when you can land. You have to land within your certain time slot. So usually if the flight time's a lot shorter, what we end up doing is waiting here in San Francisco, because these planes, they can't circle for forever, they can't sit on the taxiway, you know, the fuel is limited and everything. So we usually end up waiting at the gate here in San Francisco with the flight time shorter because we can't land early in that airport. Let's head into the terminal and work to Singapore. Wish me luck, y'all. This is gonna be a long flight. Hello everyone, we are in the room. It is 11:12 p.m. and it is so late because we actually decided to do a little detour. We went to the Jewel in the Singapore airport instead of just coming directly back to the hotel. So I'm flying with my friend John. John wanted to go to the Pokemon store because that's like John's thing, and we've done that in the last couple trips that we have worked together. We've gone to a Pokemon store, and so he was like, do you want to go? And then we could check out the Jewel. And I was like, yeah, I'm actually really down. I haven't been to the Jewel there in a long time. And what that is, it's kind of like how do I describe, like a mall and then also a huge water fountain, like oasis thing inside the airport. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we decided to run over to the Jewel. We got to catch the light show at 9 p.m., which is the last night show of the night. I'm so glad we got to do that. It was really, really cool. And then we went to the Pokemon store. We walked around a little bit, and then we got some food at Shake Shack. And that was pretty much it. Shake Shack was pretty much the only thing open at that time because it was already like 10 p.m. And then we took a cab back here. So usually my airline has all the transportation figured out for us. All we have to do is just walk off the airport, or walk out of the airport, go to our pickup spot, and then it takes us to and from the airport. But because we didn't go with our crew and we didn't go with like our scheduled pickup, we had to find our way back to the hotel from the airport on our own. So we just took a taxi and it was really easy. But that's pretty much it. Flight was really good. It was pretty empty loaded in the back. We had probably like 80 empty seats or something like that. Daytime flight went well. I was able to sleep during break. Nothing much to note about it. We had some turbulence, but nothing out of the ordinary. Usually going over the Pacific, you get a decent amount of turbulence. I am doing something exciting tomorrow. I am meeting up with my family friends. These are my friends from home, like from Orange County where I grew up in, who are basically like second parents to me, and they happen to be here on vacation in Singapore, and it just so happened that I was going to be here the same day they were. So we're gonna meet up in the morning, so I have to head to bed right now. I'm waking up in the morning, so I will set my alarm, but I'm pretty sure I'll be up earlier. Oh, and you probably saw this at the Pokemon store. The Pokemon stores at the airport, a lot of them have like cute little airplane, airport, airline themed Pikachus. And when I went in the Narita airport, I kind of regretted not getting something there. But when I saw these, I was like, wait, these are so much more unique and original, because a lot of times you can go to Narita, it's pretty rare that you can get one from Singapore just because it's not a as flown trip, I guess. But I'm so excited, so I decided to get two of them because I'm extra. This is the flight attendant one, so cute. It has the scarf, it has the Singapore airport code right there, and then I got a pilot one as well just because I loved the hat. I thought he was so cute. Or she. Pilots can be girls too. So I got these two. They're like bag charms. I think I'm gonna put one on my bag, and then I'm gonna keep one safe in my house. Let's head to bed and get some rest. I will talk to you all in the morning. Good morning, friends. It's about 6:37 a.m. I did not sleep super well. I just didn't sleep for a very long time, but I'm up and at 'em. I'm going to go to the gym for a little workout before I have to come back here and get ready. I don't have much time, so let's just do a quick workout, and then we have to get ready for the day. Okay, after a very quick and very sweaty workout, we are going to shower and get ready, get changed. I have to leave here in about 20 minutes, so let's get ready real quick. I started off my day by taking a metro to meet up with my family friends, and then we took a bus over together to Bird Paradise, which is on the north end of the Singapore island. Bird Paradise is a huge aviary that serves as the largest bird park in Asia. Their website says that it is home to over 3,500 birds and 400 different species. This park has 8 different themed areas, such as the Penguin Cove and the Australian Outback and the Heart of Africa, which features birds of those areas. There are also bird feedings and shows held in their amphitheater as well, and there are some play areas for kids and a food court inside too. Bird Paradise is a pretty new attraction. It had been reopened in 2023 and it shows. Everything is very clean, modern, and updated. The whole park is very open and spread out with a lot of space to walk, so it never seemed crowded even if you were around other guests. I will warn you though, the majority of the park is outside and it is Singapore. So as you probably know, it's incredibly hot and humid. Make sure to hydrate and take in and enjoy the areas of air conditioning while you have them. Bird Paradise is part of the Mandai Wildlife Reserve, which features other animal parks, so if birds are not your thing, you can buy separate tickets for attractions like the Singapore Zoo or the Night Safari. They have some more stuff there too. After a few hours spent at Bird Paradise, we made our way over to the mall and ate a delicious lunch at a food court before we split up and I went back to my hotel. Okay, I'm back in my room. It's about 3 p.m. I had the best time with my family friends. I'm so glad I got to see them and our trips overlapped. It was such a treat. So fun. It was so cool to see them. And I am kind of tired. We've been out all morning, but I am going to just relax here for just a bit, charge my phone, hydrate a little, and then I'm going to meet up with my friend John, my crew member, and I said, we want to get massages. I want to do a massage. I want to get Mr. Coconut. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. We will just kind of do our own thing and figure it out as we go. But let's just rest up here. We have about 30 minutes until I'm going to meet John. Okay, I changed a little, refreshed, feel so much better. Let's go, and we are going to head to, I think, the same place I went with my crew member last time I was here to get a massage, and I can't wait. We got 90-minute massages and it was amazing, and then we were both hungry, so we went to McDonald's. I like trying McDonald's items from around the world that we don't have here in the States. This one had these really good french fries with a seaweed seasoning. Then I got my beloved Mr. Coconut, and then we went over to Gardens by the Bay, Marina Bay Sands. It was so hot and humid, so we didn't spend too long here, but we did walk around the gardens for a little bit and enjoyed it. Then we took the bus back to our hotel and called it a night. About 9 p.m. It was such a full day out. It was so much fun. I feel like I did a lot of fun stuff, and I am just pretty tired now, to be honest. We've been out pretty much the whole entire day. So I did go to the grocery store. I have to put the stuff in the refrigerator. I didn't buy too much. I just bought a few things, some fruit, some of my favorite seaweed chips, some coconut water, and some French butter, actually. I am going to pack up my stuff, finish drinking my Mr. Coconut, which I'm so happy about. Actually, let's get it right now. I love Mr. Coconut. This was like the only thing on my mind this layover. I love, so good. And I'm just gonna try to like pack up as much as possible. Now, my pickup tomorrow is at 8:15. I will get up, start getting ready around 7:15. But that's really it for the night. Let's just relax and head to bed and try to get some rest. Good morning, friends. It's almost 6 a.m. I have about an hour before I have to get ready. I slept pretty well, feel pretty good. I decided that we will use this hour to go on a little walk. We're gonna go to the Botanical Gardens. It's pretty close by, so I just want to get some walking in, steps in before we have to spend the day in the middle tube. So let's go out and enjoy the little time we have left in Singapore. It's about 7 a.m. I have about 15 minutes until I am going to start getting ready. I had a good walk. It was a sweaty walk. It's already so hot outside. But I am going to shower. I'm going to eat a little bit, and then we'll get ready for work. We are just about ready for pickup. I will head down in about 10 minutes. Okay, so I do have some stuff to update you on. So this plane is usually staffed with 10 people for Singapore trips. We have 10 people in staffing, but you can fly it with, I think minimum crew is 8 or maybe 7 on this plane. So you can fly it with less people, but usually for this service and for this international long flight, we are staffing it with 10 people, and that's what my company staffs it with. I just noticed when I was checking my schedule that someone in our crew, I don't know what happened, but she's not working back with us anymore. Yeah, don't know what it is. Could be that she's not feeling well, could be that she got hurt, could be a multitude of reasons, but she's not working back with us. She is, so now instead of having 10 people, we only have 9. She was supposed to be working in the back for doing like meal cart in the back in economy with me. However, now she's not working. So now we are only going back with 9, which is shorter crew than what we are supposed to have. I don't know what we're gonna do, you guys. I'm not sure if that means I'm gonna have to work her position and the galley. I don't know if they're going to move someone from the front to the back. I'm not really sure. But it's going to be a completely full flight, and it's a daytime flight, so I know it's going to be very busy. So I think this is going to be a rough one. And then in addition to that, we have a long flight time. So it's usually blocked around 15 hours. Now I think this flight is blocked at 15:30. So it shows that we're getting in late, which is kind of a bummer, but what you gonna do? It will be a busy flight. Hopefully we will make it the best we can. I'm staying in the Bay Area to try to pick up or trade into another trip for the next day, but we're landing around like 10:45, I believe, in the morning. So we're flying the entire night. I think it's around like 5 p.m. or something in the Bay Area, and we don't land until 10 a.m. We're working until past 10 a.m. tomorrow. So that is what you get when you are flying around the world. I will talk to you all when we land in San Francisco. Let's make this a good flight. Hello everyone, we are back in the Bay Area. There was a lot. This flight was a lot. So I just want to keep it brief because honestly I'm really tired. But we did have to work back short crew. We did not get an extra person in the back, so there were only 4 of us for a completely full flight. So it ended up being 4 of us for like over 200 people in economy. So it was a lot of work. I cannot tell a lie. But the crew knew what they were doing. Everyone was good. I am grateful for that, and it was easier because I got to work with my friends, so that was wonderful. Okay, also, so the flight time ended up being very long because of the winds, but then the pilots ended up making some time up because of the route we took and something else. But we did have to shorten the second breaker's break a little bit because they made up time during the flight, and we were supposed to be landing at 10:25, and then we found out that we were landing at like 9:50, so we had to cut their break short so we could finish service because there's only 4 of us in the back too. Yeah, so then we landed early, but then we ended up having to wait on the tarmac for our gate to be available. So it was just a lot. Also, we had no Wi-Fi the whole flight, so it was a lot. I am very tired. I'm going to go back to my house in the Bay. I can't wait to shower. I am going to take a little nap, and then I will have to start clicking on the trade boards for another trip for tomorrow. That is it for now. I will talk to you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.